Mark from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation, so let's get started. First thing we do, buddy, is kind of do it from the ground up, kind of check your setup a little bit. Okay, I like your stance. Both feet are parallel, or your feet are parallel together, I guess. One thing I can't tell in the video because you have batting gloves on is your grip. One thing we really stress with our hitters is little knuckle to little knuckle of having your fingers lined up on the bat. Make sure your bat is in your fingertips, not in the palm of your hand. I should be able to tell if you do it right or not based a little bit on your left arm at the point of contact, so we'll take a peek at that. From the standpoint of how high your hands are, I really like that too. Let's see what happens here as we go forward. Okay, so nice short stride. Bat's in a great location right there from a standpoint of making a descending angle towards the contact area. Okay, so let's go back a little bit here. As far as your route to the baseball, Joseph, you see, I want you to watch something, bud. Right here. Okay, I'm going to draw a little line here. Okay. As that pitch is coming to you and as you start your swing, your hands should do two things. They should go forward towards the baseball and down. Okay, and if you watch, there's a couple clicks here. A couple clicks here where your hands are going down more than they're going forward. Okay, and what that does is lead to that kind of uphill approach to that baseball. Okay, your hands just kind of drop down. It also is going to make you a little bit longer than you're probably going to want to as you get older and start facing better competition. So we got to make sure that that swing plane is. Let's go to another swing here. So really good load there. I like your nice short stride. Okay, see how your swing's going up here, bud? Everything's on an uphill plane towards the baseball. Your shoulders, okay, kind of match your bat angle a little bit. Okay, and that looks like that pitch is what? A little above waist high. We can't attack balls that way, Joseph. If we do, we're going to hit everything in the air. And as you get older, you're going to find out that they start putting really, really good athletes in the outfield. So we want to make sure that we're hitting head-high line drives through the center of the diamond. Okay, head-high line drives through the center of the diamond. Okay, so I don't see anything wrong with your approach from the standpoint of how you go about getting to the contact point. You're pretty short through there. It's not too bad, but we need to some work on that swing plane as far as the going uphill. Okay, our bat needs to go. Our bat needs to go in an angle like this where it comes down. And it comes down in a downward angle and then flattens out. When I watch yours, it goes like this. It comes down fine, but then has a tendency to want to go up. Okay, so when you start facing more velocity, your approach is going to be troublesome for you from a standpoint of being able to keep up with the speed of the game. We've got to get you more downhill. When we get done with your eval, when I send you the link on YouTube, on the email is going to be a couple other links. One is to help with that swing plane. It's called a dual T drill. I think would be really good for you to do. Okay? Okay, so let's go to your point of contact and talk about something there. Okay, so your stride foot's on the ground right now. Okay? From there, bud, all the thing we should be doing is kind of rotating our hands, not our shoulders, our hands and our back hip towards that baseball. We shouldn't be drifting forward at all. Okay, let's see how you do. Okay, it's not too bad. There could be some improvement there. Just make sure that you're not drifting forward as the ball's coming towards you. Okay. Once you take that stride, foot's down. Now it's a matter of just swinging and rotating that back hip against our front hip. Okay, back to our point of contact, which is there. So obviously on all three of these pitches, you're 100 million miles out in front of the pitch. So, and that's something no hitting instructor can help you with from the standpoint of, you having the discipline to letting the ball travel. Okay? We gotta let the ball get deeper in the strike zone to have a chance to hit at the higher levels. Okay? I want you to kind of forget about how successful you are or might be right now, Joseph. Okay? And think about, more importantly, how good you're going to have to be to play at the next level. Okay, and it takes a lot of hard work and good coaching to get you to that point. But mostly it's going to be up to you. Where I would like to see you, if you were my student, and we were at a hitting camp, or you were on my team and I was your coach, I'd want you to make contact from a body perspective, an upper body perspective. I'd like you to make contact with the baseball right now. Okay? In other words, I want your belt buckle at contact to be facing where the second baseman would be playing. Okay? And you're going to keep rotating. You're going to keep rotating to almost where your belt buckle is facing the pitcher there a little bit. Okay? So we got to make sure we're not over-rotating the upper body too much. Okay, let's talk about your lower half a little bit. Okay, you're in good shape there. Okay, but look at that right there, bud. Your back leg, Joseph, should be like this right now. There should be a huge bend in that back leg by now. And what you're doing, you're just kind of pushing up. So you're gaining absolutely almost nothing from your lower half. And it's too bad because you do a pretty good job of your setup, and that front foot's where it's supposed to be. You're hitting against a closed, firm front side, but because you don't do anything with that back knee, you're not getting anything out of that lower half. That lower half should be, you should be, the goal to hitting it. Okay, we use our hands to create speed with our bat. Okay, we create power with our lower half, especially with our legs and our core. And by you not pushing that knee down to the inside of your front foot, you are robbing yourself of, 60, 70, 80 feet of ball flight. That knee's got to be driven down with direction towards the pitcher with that back knee to the inside of that front foot with an explosive, violent action. When you finish taking batting practice or doing tee work or soft toss or whatever it happens to be, your legs should be sore. Inside of your thighs should be sore from the amount of force you're putting on that back knee towards that front foot. Okay, the fact that your front foot just sits there and doesn't, I don't see the urge for your front foot to come off the ground, to slide open, to roll over, or nothing, which tells me you're not pushing hard enough on your backside. And when it gets right to it, Joseph, that's what's going to separate you. You got to use your lower half. Okay, even the best players in the world, the biggest, strongest, 6'4", 240 pounds, you know, they use their lower half. My son is 5'8.5" maybe, plays at the University of Tennessee, hits balls 400 feet in the air because he understands how to use his lower half. Okay, so it's really important you do that. And get yourself, I'd go on YouTube after you're done looking at your eval and pull up guys like Mike Trout and watch their lower half. You'll get a real good feel for what you're supposed to do there. Okay, so I'm going to send you the eval. I'm going to send you a couple of links to a couple other YouTube videos for some drills for you, dead legs and dual T. And I hope that helps you a little bit and gets you on the right path there. There are some really good things. Like I said, I like your setup and stuff. There's some things we've got to do in that lower half to improve, though. Okay, buddy, have a great spring and a great summer, and we'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp.